Greetings, everyone. I'm EpikTek, and this is episode 14 of EpikTek. Welcome. Hey, I've got a treat for you today. Guess what I just did? Go ahead, guess. Nope. Nope. Nope, it's not that. Nope, you got it all wrong. Nope, it's 0.7. What's that? Of EpikTek. We've got a new version of EpikTek. That's right. We've basically updated a bunch of stuff. I went through and updated every mod I could find. So you'll notice when you log in, there's no update notifications. Isn't that great? I always love that. It bugs me when I log in and it says there's a new version of such and such a mod, and well, yeah, but we don't have it yet because I didn't do it because I'm lazy. No, that's not true. There were several of them. I decided to go ahead and get those done. And then while I was at it, I made a couple other little tweaks because, well, okay. It was slightly selfish, but it's for you guys too. You know, there's this horse sitting down there. Where is he? He's around there somewhere. It's hard to see because it's nighttime. I should probably go sleep. I'll sleep while I talk. So, you know, and I've been to a village, I've been into a dungeon, I've been all over the place, and I have yet to see a saddle. I honestly think that there's so much other stuff you can get in dungeons and whatnot that the saddles become extremely rare. And honestly, why is a saddle rare? A saddle shouldn't be rare, but I made sure it's not too hard to make. I added a recipe for the saddle. I know it's not really quite supposed to be that way, but why? Why? No, I like it. Okay, anyway, the recipe for the saddle is this. Hardened leather in this shape, because it kind of looks like a saddle. I don't know, maybe, sort of. Hardened leather is a mixture of wax and leather. Leather, obviously, is not hard to get, but wax or beeswax both come from Pam's Harvest Craft. You can either get wax from melting down 4 candleberries, or you can get beeswax, and I just discovered how to get beeswax not too long ago. Remember, we were wandering around, oh, it's downstairs, it's not up here, and we found a beehive. I don't know that I even have the bee anymore, but if you break a beehive, you get a bee. I guess that makes sense. You get a queen bee, and you can make an aviary, which isn't too difficult. Let's see. Aviary. What is it? Pans. Maybe it's apiary. That's what it is. Right. Apiary. An aviary is where you keep birds. An apiary is where you keep bees. Makes sense. Anyways, you see a little bit of leather and some sticks and some wood. It's not too bad. And then you can put the bee in there, and it will slowly but surely make you both wax and honey. Now you have to stick them into a presser. Oh, I should probably show you this too. And it'll press them down into honey and wax. And I always wondered where to get honey too, but we got that figured out. I'm going to try to make a saddle. Shouldn't be too hard because I think I've got candleberries. I've got 16 candleberries, which will get me... that'll get me 4. That'll get me 4 hardened leather. That's not going to be enough. I need 6. So we might have to go and find a bee. We'll see. But let's move on to this. So this thing over here is working great from last episode. It's working wonderfully. It keeps on churning through and creating swords and killing things. And look at that. We've even got some golden stuff here and things and iron and yada blah blah. Yeah. Those are going to come in handy. I'm going to keep letting that just fill up because I kind of want to see what comes in. And so I figured I wouldn't waste your time showing you this monstrosity here, but I'll just give you kind of the quick rundown. What this is another machine inventory manager hooked up to a presser on the bottom and a set of oak drawers here on the right. And I've put in here all of my soy and tofu stuff. Well, the machine inventory manager can see that, and If it runs low on milk, it will throw a soybean into, actually throw 2 soybeans into the presser, and then if it runs low on silken tofu, it'll throw milk in there. If it runs low on firm tofu, it'll throw silken tofu in there. And then anything that completes just gets put back into here. So it's nice and simple. So we've got, let's see, we've got 12 soy milk. I set the level at 8. So it wants to keep 8 of each one of these. We don't need a ton of this stuff. So let's see. So we've got 12 soy milk. I'm going to just pull out that many. And you'll notice it immediately threw 2 soybeans in there. And the reason I do 2, I don't know why I do 2. I really should do 1. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. So now it's going to, basically it's going to end up making more than it needs, but that's okay, is really what it kind of came down to. So anyway, it'll keep me stocked, and then when I need any of those things, I'll grab them and use them, and it'll automatically keep us stocked. Kind of cool, huh? So there you go. If you're interested in the details of how I did this, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make a separate video or spend a little more time in another video showing you, or maybe I'll just respond to your comment. I don't know. See. Yeah. All right. So there's that. Oh, yes. And we need to plant something new. Not here. Not here. Remember we found these ender pearls? What are we going to do with these ender pearls? I'll tell you what we're going to do with these ender pearls. We're going to do 2 things. And this is going to seem kind of crazy. I'm going to spend 3 diamonds. And I'm going to turn one of these into an ender lily. Thank you, ender lily. So this one ender lily seed, I can go and plant, and it'll grow over time, and we'll eventually get another ender pearl. And, well, so why am I not doing the other one, right? Well, I'm going to show you why. I'm going to throw it in here. And I'm going to turn that off because we're going to do something interesting with this. And so ender lilies grown on dirt are... They grow very, very slowly. I think it's a Minecraft month before they'll actually grow into an ender pearl. But if you grow them on end stone. If you grow them on end stone, you actually get it'll grow a lot faster. It'll actually grow in a Minecraft week, so it's like a quarter of the time, or maybe less. I'd rather it grow faster, but how do we get end stone? We can't go to the end yet. We don't have enough ender pearls for that, so somehow we got to make end stone. Well, it turns out you can actually pump resonant ender into sandstone. Actually, we want to use the casting version of this. You can pump 250 millibuckets into sandstone, or you can put 50 millibuckets into obsidian. Well, guess which one we're going to do? That's a no-brainer. That's skystone, not obsidian. There we go. So as it turns out, 250 millibuckets is exactly what you get from one ender pearl. All you got to do is take your item, right-click on a casting basin, and then pour. And we've got 2 of these to go right now, so we can just keep these going. There's really not a whole lot of other use for, let's see, there we go, for liquid ender right now, for resonant ender, whatever it's called. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep, actually we'll take all these. I'm just going to turn all of them into end stone, because eventually I'd like to have 5 ender lilies going at one time. I almost jumped over that edge without a parachute. That would be silly. Let's get our hang glider here. Oh, look at that. Another tree crew. Nice. It's always nice. So we're going to stick these down here, because I like the advantage. I'm pretty sure I'm really not positive, but I think that these sprinklers will increase the speed of their growth. I really have no idea. We'll find out. Let's see. I'm going to put them here. Well, yeah. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, why not? This will be their official place. And we'll stick them in the middle. There we go. I'll come back and... Wow, we got a lot of things to harvest here. I'll get those later. You guys are probably sick of me harvesting on camera. Can't say I blame you. Alright. Over here. I really should move this drawer controller somewhere a little closer, but we'll do that another time. Alright, so we've got ender lilies growing out there. You'll probably want to... Oh, by the way, yes. Okay, so the 0.7 update. I almost forgot to mention this. The 0.7 update currently is marked as the latest, but not the recommended update. And, you know, if you watch this in a few days from now, it might be the recommended update. You might have already gotten a notification that you should download that. But right now, if you're watching this as soon as it comes out, it may still not be the recommended update because I just released it, and I would hate for you guys to all get some kind of horrible bug. So I'm going to wait a few days. I'm going to play myself a whole bunch, make sure that there's nothing horrendously unstable about it, and then I'll mark it as a recommended. If you go to the upper right-hand corner of the page when you're launching, you'll notice there's modpack options. If you click that button, you can actually directly choose which version of EpikTek you want to play. And you can choose 0.7 or directly, or you can even just say latest instead of recommended, and it will automatically give you the latest whenever I release one. So if you're feeling brave, check that latest thing. Tell me in the comments if something doesn't work right for you, but it should. So far, it's working well for me. I haven't had any problems. We might find that's not true soon. Who knows? But let's see. We either need to get a few more candleberries, because I want the saddle. I really do. We either need to find a few more candleberries, or we need to go find a bee. Well, let's see. Let me peek down here. It's possible we got... Oh, there's some new berries down there. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. We get blueberries and, well, one more candleberry. That's not very helpful. Okay, here. Let's see, 2. This isn't going to be enough. No way. No way. Not even close. All right, we're going to go find... I'm pretty sure I saw a beehive around here somewhere. And at the time I was thinking, meh, I don't need it. And I know I saw one in one of the earlier episodes, but that's way over on the other side. I'm sure that there's something closer. I tell you what, I'm gonna pause the recording right now and go see if I can find one, and I'll bring it back to the base, and I'll see you in just a few moments. A few moments for you, but you know, it'll probably be hours and hours of searching for me. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, see you in a sec. Well, no luck. I couldn't find a single beehive. I'm sure we'll find one right about the time we don't need one anymore. As a matter of fact, I did, however, find enough more candleberries to go ahead with this project. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. I also found some nutmeg and some pears. So, you know. Right about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like to have one space. They tend to grow with 2 sets of leaves on the outside, and this leaves 1 in between each. So we'll now have a couple more. And then the cherry tree grew, and it had like 3 cherries on it. So I took the cherries, cut it down, planted it again. That's all. And then I also, let's see. Yeah, I found a bunch of other stuff out there, but mostly just more bushes. So, candleberries, however, we have 24 of them now, which I think, if my calculations are correct, with a pot. And let's see. And we need 4. So go right here. Wait, was that a pot or a saucepan? That was a pot. So we'll just go ahead and put that back and just stick them here. That's 5. Don't want 5. See, look at that. Exactly what we need. That was every candleberry we owned. All right. That's fine. So that plus 6 leather, and we will have ourselves... Okay. Let's go kill some cows. Gotta go down there anyway. Where's my... What do I kill things with? Apparently I just kill things with my bronze medic. Is that right? Oh, I got luck on it. That works. Alright. So, hey cow. What are you doing? Eventually we should actually start a cow farm. But for now there's just so many randomly wandering around. Cow tipper. That's loud. Alright. And I think I've got a... Yep, I got a crafting station on me. So, if we do this, we can make a saddle. Hoorays. Let's go get a horse. Let's see. Do we want an all black one? Or a black one with white spots? Let's try... Where's my son going? Well, let's see. Have you ever done this before? You basically just have to keep on hopping on. He'll keep knocking you off. Right-click him again, over and over again. Eventually, he gets used to you. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. See a little heart? So now, you jump off. And if you shift right-click on him, you can throw the saddle on him, and we've got ourselves a horse. He's not the fastest thing around. I might try some of those other horses down there, see if I can find one that's faster. But this should increase the speed of... Boy, it's getting dark. This should increase our speed of exploration in some cases. Of course, the hang glider is probably more handy overall, but that's okay. We've got a horse. And that, if nothing else, it's just awesome to have a horse. We'll name him. I'll take suggestions for names in the comments, and we'll leave him here. I'll tie him up to something, or stick him in a little mattock or something. Paddock. Mattock is what we use to kill the cow. Yes. All right. So there's one more little thing I want to show, and then we're going to be out of time. What was that sound? Why did it sound like he hurt himself? Don't tell me. Oh, you stupid horse. Are you kidding me? It took... Good grief. Let's go rescue the horse, everyone. Maybe we'll just have him hanging out down here somewhere. Unbelievable. Maybe we'll leave him right there until the next time we actually need the smeltery. That's right. You're going to be in there. You stay there. Good grief. All right. So, I'm getting sick of all the torches all over the place. So, really quickly, I'm going to show you a trick. It's one of my favorite tricks. You might already know this one, but if we take a piece of glowstone and we take ourselves a stone saw... Remember we used the... we did something with the stone. Oh, for the glass, yeah. So we can cut that in half. It still has just the same amount of light. It doesn't decrease the amount of light that it puts out. And then we can take those and chop them up. And then we can take those and chop them in half. And now we've got 32 little tiny, little itty bitty pieces of glowstone that we can stick in the corner of any block. Let me do this. There we go. And then we can take out these torches all over the place. Cool, huh? I think that's pretty neat. And I especially want it up here in my kitchen. I was actually kind of thinking that I could remove this. And then, where's my dolly? And then move this up here, which I think looks better anyway. And then under counter lighting. Let's see. If we take these, put them down here, and these, and put them here, we can do the same thing here. Here, just stick that over there, it's faster. And there you go. Neat. And then, again, under counter lighting. Knock out these torches, and it's still nice and bright. Because a kitchen should be bright, right? I think that's awesome. What do you think? Tell me in the comments, like I always say. I want to know what you think. I really do. And, yeah. So I'll go around and I'll place these around, and I'll get rid of most of the torches around. There are other ways to light. I actually want to play with... there's a new type of lighting in... What's it called? It's called a glowstone illuminator? Yeah, the glowstone illuminator from thermal expansion actually does some pretty neat things. Like it says, it emits light based on redstone signal, and it can be almost any color you wish, which is kind of cool. They just added in the ability to turn them into either slabs or little tiny guys, but these go in the middle of a block, and or slightly larger ones. They're basically some nicer looking versions. And you also get more out of them. So if you can take you know, these two guys and you get 4. I guess it's just double. Is it for the most part just double? Looks like it's just double in all circumstances, which is fine. These are a little expensive to make for us right now because they require a fluid transposer and they require a magma crucible, and you know, or you can melt them down in a smeltery, but from what I've heard, you can't do it with just lava. The temperature requirement is too high. So we would need to get something warmer, which I believe includes blazing pyrotheum, and yeah, we're not going to do that. So eventually we'll get there. But for now, I think this is a good alternative. We can just throw up some little nook lightings like that around, and it'll, I don't know, it just feels better to me. Maybe it's just me. All right, let me know what you think. I think that's enough for this episode. What do you think? Anything else? I got everything on my list done. And we even got a horse to boot. He's trapped in our smeltery right now, but that's okay. He'll be fine. Right? What are we going to call you? We'll call you something interesting. It's all black. Call him Shadow or Obsidian. What do you want to be named? Stupid? We could just name you Stupid. I mean, you did fall down into a smeltery. That's not too bright. He's all black. He's not too bright. Get it? No? Alright, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I'll see you guys next time. In between this episode and next, like I said, I'm going to do some lighting, and I'm going to do something else. I don't know what. I'll figure out what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys next time on EpikTek.